Hi. So there is an old prayer that comes from the Celtic regions for Halloween. And it is from ghoulies and ghosties and long-leggedy beasties and things that go bump in the night. O Lord, protect us. So what was said back then was that the dead walk the night on the night of Halloween. What that really means is that the world of the unseen, the occupants of the other side, and those who move between worlds easily, they can walk the earth more easily than usual on the night of Halloween and for the next few weeks until about the winter solstice. Now, when you are sensitive, you don't need Halloween or a particular time of year. I'm not saying that it's not possible to sense those who are non-physical, that it's only possible during that time, but it's the likeliest time for many of us. Hi, I'm Fran Gallagher, and today is the Friday meditation, and we're going to talk about what to do when things go bump in the night. When you feel an unseen presence. I just felt one reminding me that they're part of this also. So yeah, let's just take a moment to say that this is not just the world that belongs to the seen and us, those of us who show up in the physical. This world belongs to all of us, to those who reside on this side and take up physical space, and those who might reside more often on the other side don't take up physical space but can be present here with us. So this can include guides, angels, your loved ones who may have moved on, and then there could be some pesky people, an insurance salesman from Ohio, who knows. So becoming aware of the most powerful protection there is your focus. You can choose who and what you focus on. And, there's busyness all over, really, in our world. Wherever you might be could be a battlefield from ancient times. It could be that there was some sort of difficulty in the room you're in at one point or another over many millennia or 20 years ago. So as we focus on what we're about, what we're doing, that is a natural protection. Another protection is to emanate love and light and use light. So one of the things you can do that's really, really powerful, because these things bother us the most at night, usually, I want you to just go to bed at night and call light to yourself. Breathe in the light, see and feel yourself filled with light and surrounded by light, and then expand your light until you fill the room you are in with light. Now, I want you to take that light out beyond the room to fill the whole building or any space you can lay claim to, and make it a white, opaque cube. So let's say you're in a hotel room right now. So then any space you can lay claim to, and if you have a balcony, that would include the balcony, then create this cube of light that fills the room and any additional rooms like a bathroom or closet, and push it out, expand it out to include the balcony. If you're in a home and you own or rent the home, or you are temporarily the master of the home, then create this cube of white light that takes up the footprint of the house. So out to the front sidewalk or the street, out to the backyard, to a fence line if there is one, and allow that cube of white light to be impenetrable, so that if anybody has any kind of ideas about you, curiosity about you, feelings about you one way or another, they can't get through. They stop at that line. So I used to do that every single night when I went to bed. You're protecting your space. You're creating what you can lay claim to. Another thing to do is, if there is anything that is making you feel at all threatened about someone or something that is non-physical, put your hand up, block it, put your hand in front of your solar plexus region. No, not your solar plexus region, sorry, your sternum, your sternum. And that will block anything, anyone, any kind of energy that might want to get in. And it's just automatic. We just start to do it, put the hand up and say, if you are of the light, you may stay. If you are not of the light, please be on your way. So it's just as if there was somebody coming to your door. You don't have to answer, do you? So now let's do our Friday meditation, a guided visualization. So get comfortable. Then you want to turn off the sound on your phone. You want to try your best to not be interrupted. And call light to yourself. This is the light of enlightenment. It is the light that is often pictured around the heads of saints and angels. Breathe in the light and let your lungs fill with light, and your lungs will make that light available to every cell in your body. Take another really deep breath. See and feel yourself filled with light and surrounded by light. Good. And then drop down and down and down into your own quiet, comfortable depths. You are giving yourself time. You are giving yourself space. These moments are for you. Now expand your light. Send it out to fill the room you are in. If you want, you can send it out into the sky, the daytime sky, the nighttime sky, whenever it is you are listening to this. And expand the light. Take it out further if you like. So anywhere along the way, you can stop expanding. You can find what feels the most comfortable for you. Expand your light, if you like, to the tops of the tallest trees, out to the tallest buildings, all the way out, if you like, to the edge of the atmosphere. If you like, you can take it out into space, knowing that your consciousness can exist anywhere within that bubble of light. Maybe you like that deep darkness, that quiet. Maybe you long for freedom, and so you choose to expand your light all the way to the edge of the cosmos. Whatever feels comfortable for you is right. Good. And just notice how relaxing it is to have your light, your field, expanded like this. You might notice your breathing has quieted. Now I want you to decide who and what you are open to. So perhaps you're open to any message of light and love. Perhaps you are open to any message that is both true and useful, that comes from a source that is aligned with light and love. So I'll be quiet a moment while you make a statement of that type silently to yourself and to those around you. Good. And then, are you open to any visits that would be useful, that would involve love from any loved ones? Those who have passed on and those who are still present. You might make a statement to yourself that you are open to any message that is of the light and of a loving nature. And you set a boundary. You're not open to any message that is not of the light and is not of love. Good. And then how about guides? Are you open to contact from your guides? You might even be eager for contact from your guides. Create a statement in your mind right now and say it silently to yourself, and adding something about of the light, engaged with love, that is useful to you, that is both true and useful. And then the angelic realm. We don't have to set boundaries about that. We can be open to the touch, the energy, the insight, the blessing of the angelic realm. Good. Now, let's say sometime that you hear a sound that seems unfamiliar, uncharacteristic for the time or the place. Call light to yourself immediately. Get in the habit of doing that. Send light outward and imagine that the light is a diagnostic tool, that you can learn something about the light when you send it out. The more you call light to yourself, the more you send it, the more you work with it, the more light you will hold and carry. Remember, this is the light of enlightenment. It is often pictured around the heads of saints and angels. Light takes everything it touches to a higher order. Light agreed to accompany us on this sometimes dark planet. You don't have to know how to call light to yourself. If you just think of it, it comes. You don't have to know how to send it. If you just think of sending it, it goes where you send it. So bask in the light. And imagine that there is greater and greater light coming to you over time, that you are developing your capacity to hold light, carry it, send it, and receive it. That makes you a light worker. Good. And you can stop this recording and just hang out here. Or you can begin coming back. The way you come back is to simply change your focus and go step by step back to where your physical body is. So right now, bring your awareness back to the Milky Way galaxy, if you went out that far, back to our solar system. Find that blue-green planet, planet Earth, and come back to it. Bring your focus and awareness back to your hemisphere, back to your continent, back to your country, to your state or province, back to your area, then your town or city, then your neighborhood, your home or the building you are in, and find yourself there. Fully inhabit your body. Feel your physical body. Feel your skin. If you want, you can draw up very gently on the perineum, in on the low belly. Feel your arms and legs. If you like, you can wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Return to the room feeling relaxed, refreshed, and ready to go on with your day. Thanks for joining me. I just gave you a whole bunch of useful tools for that moment when things can go bump in the night. Whether they went bump in your head, in your emotions or awareness, or in your surrounding area, it doesn't matter. You can use these tools to create more comfort and safety for yourself. Take care, and I'll see you next Friday.